Hello and welcome to another one of my vlogs. Today you find me at Crathorne village green. Crathorne is a village just situated to the south of Yarm and just off the A19. Today's ride is a bit different from the norm. It's only 24 kilometres or 15 miles in old money and takes place on the plateau to the southwest of Yarm, where there are many minor roads which are fairly quiet, and I hope this will encourage people who are a bit wary of cycling on roads to come out and give it a try. Very few cars will pass you and most of those will give you plenty of room. But if you're a bit wary when they come behind you, just pull in and stop at the next available place. Let them pass and give them a wave. The format of this vlog will be again a bit different. It'll be like the ride to the seaside. I'll be giving turn by turn directions. As long as you stay on the road and don't turn off, you'll get round without any problems. There's no significant hills and you can take as long as you like. The important thing is you're out riding your bike. You are getting accustomed to riding on roads where you get passed occasionally. And finally, the important thing, you're enjoying yourself. Just take as long as you like, stop wherever you want, have a look around and enjoy the country. With that said, let's get ourselves on the way. Starting from the crossroads at the bottom of the village, we're going to turn right and go past the cricket club. As you can see, there are plenty of places here where you might be able to park your car and get the bike out. At the end of the road, we're turning right, aiming for Picton and Worzel. We will come back to this junction on the way at the end, towards the end of the ride, when we'll come from the other direction. As you approach the junction at the bottom of the slight descent, then again we want to turn left, although it's not marked, it's for the village of Picton. And shortly we come to a level crossing over the Middlesbrough to Northallerton line. If you haven't crossed these before, if the klaxon and the red lights start flashing, then don't cross, stop and wait until the barriers have gone down, the train has passed and the barriers have gone up again. On the hill we have to ascend just after the railway crossing. Just about near the top is a quaint little church. It might just be worth stopping and having a look round. You've got all the time in the day. Just enjoy yourself and see what you find. Just round the corner is the village of Picton, one of 3 villages we'll be visiting today. Working farms at both ends and a few houses in the middle. Take the opportunity to just have a look at the houses as you go along. Is there anything in the garden that you'd like to put in yours? Maybe get some ideas from some of these houses out of the way. Here's one of the bits of traffic I mentioned. Giving you plenty of room there though. Although the sun's out at the moment, there are a few shower clouds ahead. and they're coming our way. Will we get round before they hit us? Obviously you can pick a better day and one which there's no showers forecast. The road from Wurzel comes in here from the right, but just carry straight on as we are making for Appleton Wiske. As we enter the village of Appleton Wiske, we come to a T-junction and we want to be turning right. However, although the sight line is good from the right, from the left it's poor. And it needs caution before coming out and coming down the road. Take the second left as you go down the road. Goes diagonally away to your left. And then come into the turn left into the main street of the village. Your first opportunity for a cup of coffee or tea and a bit of cake is the village post office, just up here on the left. However, you will have to sit outside in order to eat it, as there's no seating inside. As we leave Appleton Wiske, we cross a bridge over Beck and come to this junction. Today is turn left as we go to Elbury. Now we're on a gentle ascent all the way to the village. This is the entrance to Welbury, where I just had a quick stop to wipe the lens as we've had a light shower, as you can see on the road. But currently we're in a little corridor with showers ahead and showers behind, and going from the wind blowing them from right to left. So maybe we'll get lucky and stay dry. Now, if you fancy a rest at this point, just off to the left here is a chair. If you've brought a picnic, you could quite happily stop there, just watch the world go past, enjoy your drink and food, and then when you're ready, just continue on. Another quaint little village, and there's a pub along here if you fall lucky and it's open. It's the Duke of Wellington. Having passed through the village, we come to a T-junction again next to a railway crossing. Turning left here and cross the railway. Remember the warnings etc. for the level crossing. And now you can see it's rained quite heavy at this part. We were lucky not to get caught in that. And as we come up to our next junction, what we should be able to see in front of us is a vista of the Cleveland Hills. But all you can see at the moment is a very basic outline through the rain that has already passed us. At least we didn't get caught in that. So here we are, turning left again, making our way to West Roughton. On our way to West Roughton, we have a few rolling hills, just gentle up and downs until we get near the village. Maybe you can hear the tractor in the field next to us as the guy goes around baling his hay. You could always stop and watch it for a little while, see what's happening, see if any hairs or anything run out from the hay as it's cut. And just before we get to the village of West Broughton, we come to a somewhat steeper descent with a sharp corner at the bottom. So just take it easy and watch for traffic coming in the other direction. There's a narrow bridge coming up. So again, be prepared to stop if there's something coming towards you. Luckily it's not. And then on we go to the little short, slightly steeper hill, and narrow again, so just pay attention as you go up here. And just after leaving the village, we'll come to the second place where you can get something to eat and drink on the ride. Proper cafe with indoor seating. It's Whitegates Nursery, which is just along here on the right. Morning. I'm just in there. And then if you've gone in there, remember to turn right when you come out and come along to the junction where we're turning right. Now this road might be slightly busier as people will be making their way to Whitegates, whether to buy plants or to visit the cafe. And further along is another farm shop which we won't be passing today, called Roots. So here we have something coming up from behind. And as you can see, given plenty of room to pass. Just after passing the house here, there's a Z-bend in the road and then a straight, and we'll be turning off left at the end of the straight. There we are, turning left here. Signposted for Crathorne and Appleton. 3 miles to go back to Crathorne. Now you'll see this road is much narrower, and for those who are wary of being on roads with cars, this may give you a little problem if a car comes towards you. Don't worry about it. Just accept it might happen. But if it does, and you seem to be holding the person up if they're coming from behind, or even you're wondering how you're going to pass if they're coming from the front, just pull into the side and stop. Wave them through and give them a thumbs up as they go. Everybody will be happy then, and then you can continue on with your ride. There we are, up on the top of the little hill. Sun coming out again. Luckily we didn't get too much rain. And it's looking pleasant again. Here we are, a case in point, car coming towards us. He's pulled right over and we just passed each other without any trouble. As I say, if you were worried, anxious about it, just stop and let the car pass before carrying on. And here we come to the T-junction at the end of this road. Turning left again for Crathorne. Don't turn right, as that only lands up on the A19. And now we'll go past the Battle Zone paintball area. Here we are, just in one of the areas here. New trees have been planted, some wildflowers around, and you can see in the distance it's getting dark again, and I'm sure there'll be another shower through in the next 20 minutes or so. So we'll get on and see if we can get finished the ride dry. And now we're on a nice little bit of descent, just let the bike freewheel. We're going under a bridge, which is also a Z bend, so pay attention, watch for anything coming the other way. And come out on your own side of the road. Van from behind just slowed down and kept to the side, and he made it easily past me. And here we are coming back to the first junction that we came to, turning now into for Crathorne. You can probably see that the Cleveland Hills are much more distinct now, or maybe it doesn't show up too well in the GoPro. The Cleveland Hills are much more distinct now that the rain has passed over them. They'll look much better later in the day when the sun is on their faces. Here we are approaching the bridge back over the A19. Bit bouncy at the moment here. He's resurfacing, I think. But towards the left there's a section which is fairly smooth. You just use that. And we're back to the junction where we started from earlier on. I suppose you can hear the aeroplane. Maybe you'd like to play a game of trying to spot them at times. This one's quite easy, it's not far above us. Well, that's the end of the ride for us today. I hope you've enjoyed it. As you could see, there wasn't much traffic at all. So for those who are wary on the roads, it might be an ideal place to start. Just take your time going around. The most important thing is to enjoy yourself. Have a look round. Unfortunately, I didn't have much chance to stop today, dodging the showers that were around. But at least I'm dry here. I just wonder how wet I'm going to get going home. Thank you all for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to be notified of future vlogs, please subscribe to the channel, which means you need a YouTube account, but these are free. And then click the bell and choose the all option. Thanks to those who have already subscribed, and I hope that the rest of you will enjoy this enough to subscribe to find out what I'm going to do in future vlogs. Until we meet on the next vlog, bye for now, stay safe.